The haunting hour is at hand. Ghostly haunting since time began. Wrong side paranormal seeks the truth, looking for some kind of real proof. Creepy floorboards and eerie dark mist. Grab your camera and document this. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the raw side. A slamming door causes a fright. A shadowed hand appears in sight. Grab your REM pods and your K2s, or anything else you can use. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the raw side. A slamming door causes a fright. A shadowed hand appears in sight. Grab your REM pods and your K2s, or anything else you can use. No time to run, no time to hide. We are catching all of this on the raw side. The icy air touches your neck. You feel like screaming, but you stay in check. Orbs rising up to take the magical flight. You can't believe what's happening tonight. Don't run, don't try to hide. We are catching this all on the raw side. Don't run, don't try to hide. We are catching this all on the raw side.
Woo, let's play it again. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome for a great evening with Lady Victoria Darkwood. I hope everybody's had a great Wednesday. Let's see who's popped in to hang out with us. There's Bill, my man Bill. The other side, welcome. Hey, Two Ply. Hello. Haunted Truth, welcome. Let's see who else we got going on in here. I'm so glad everybody could hang out. Miss Betty, how are you doing, sweetie? Glad you could hang out. I know. I'm sorry, Haunted Truth. Yeah, I suck at the time thing. I'm still working that bug out. So I'll get it one day or another. But glad everybody could hang out with us on this Wednesday. I hope everybody had a great day. I got some great news today, so I'm feeling good. And hopefully I'm looking good. And let's put your hands together. Let's welcome Susan.
Hello.
There she is, Miss Susan. How are you, dear?
Good. How are you?
Oh, I'm feeling good today. And it's very rare when I'm feeling good. So
That's good.
I'm taking advantage of it. So yeah, I was just getting my music on before the show started. Excuse me, getting me in the mood. And
Yeah. I was kind of like flying to my castle.
Oh, hey, Miss Lisa. How are you doing, sweetie? I'm so glad you could make a show. I hope you enjoy it. Guys, that's my friend Lisa from New York. Oh, it was what a big surprise. I'm glad you could pop in. So what's everybody been up to? What have you been up to, Susan?
The other side, hello. Not much. Just, I'm hating the wintry cold weather here. Ugh.
I know, tell me about it.
Oh, God.
Oh, me and Bill were just bitching about that last night. It's a never-ending
I hate it. It was like 20 here. It was gross.
Cold, nasty snow. Just awful. If it snows anymore, we won't even be able to leave our house. It's just terrible.
It wasn't so bad here. We got about 3 to 5 inches,
right?
But it keeled over to ice.
So we have that too in between the layers.
Mm-hmm.
So it made it like really hard to use the snowblower.
Yep.
And it's just been a hot mess. The poor dog. I mean, we had to tunnel out a path for her to go do her business. And
Oh, I hate that. When I had a dog, she was like, "No, I'm not going out there."
oh no, Athena wants to just run and dive right into the snow. She's loving it. And I'm staying out there freezing my butt off because, we have an ordinance in our village that the dogs can't bark excessively. Well, my dog has a big mouth and barks at everything.
Yeah.
No, you fart, she barks. So yeah, I
Oh
have to stand
man.
there and watch her, tell her to get her business done and get her back in the house.
I believe Bill is right. I think over here we're getting snow Thursday evening into Friday.
Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be starting tonight
Oh
into
God.
tomorrow. And I don't mind a couple of inches, but I mean, we're getting feet.
I know. It's crazy.
It's I love both your backgrounds. Oh, thank you. Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you.
I have fun
Yeah.
playing with the backgrounds. It's a good
I
time.
know, I do too. I love castles, so I was like, let me go castle theme.
That's right. Cool. Yeah, just the weather's just been horrific, and I've
Yeah,
had enough. It's time for spring.
definitely.
Just I want to be able to go outside again because yeah,
And then once summer comes, we'll complain about summer being too humid.
I really don't.
Really?
My husband does. I
Oh,
don't. Because we had a pool for years, and actually the last couple of years we haven't had a pool because we had to take it down. But if it gets too bad, I'll just go get another pool and just throw it in the yard.
yeah. See, I hate the humidity. I always wish on winter every time it gets summer.
That's what my husband does.
And then I take it back once winter comes.
And so we don't have the heat on high because I don't like it too warm. And my husband's always bitching, "Oh, I'm cold." I go, "Put a sweater on." He gets mad when I say that. Go put a sweater on. You'll be all right. You say here in the UK, if it snows, everything stops. Oh, we're buried. We are
Yeah.
literally. I have a camper in my backyard, and it's just a big giant mound of snow. It's covered. Let's see. Jamie says, "Lady Victoria, what do you do for work?" Good question.
Oh, it's not that exciting at all, really, two-ply. It's nothing to be excited about. I'm actually in management. I work in Cambridge, which is about 40 minutes from me. So,
So
yeah.
that's wow, that's actually a long commute.
It is. I have to be at work, but by 4:30 in the morning. But
Yeah,
then
that's
I'm back beating the traffic early.
well, yeah, that's a plus because
Oh,
you don't want to be stuck in traffic after a long day at work. That really stinks.
yeah. I tell you, my ideal job that I would love to do, simplify it, be like a forest ranger or something.
That's
Just
very difficult. My
really,
husband was going to go for it, and even the guy said, he goes, "It's a lot of training, a lot of schooling, and then God knows when you're ever going to find a job."
really.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's hard to get the job, so that changed my husband's mind.
wow. I
Hello,
wouldn't
Panda
think it would be a
dear.
hard job.
Yeah,
Huh.
apparently they don't need a lot of forest rangers because that's what he wanted to do, and so yeah, that was the big bummer. I told him he should have been a weatherman because he is dead on correct every time.
Uh,
And I go, I just want to call him a smart ass because I say, well,
uh,
we're gonna get this, we're gonna get that. He goes, no, we're not, and he's right. He's always right. So I said, you missed your calling. Hi, Sean. Welcome.
hey, Sean, my good friend Sean. Awesome. He's an awesome guy. Everyone, you need to check him out. I always get his name confused with another name, but it's External X Wolfpack Paranormal.
There you go. So go check Sean out.
Eternal X Wolfpack Paranormal. I always get that jumbled up, Sean. I don't know why.
We're gonna have to write it on your hands. And,
I know,
all.
definitely.
Hey, Steve. Welcome, Steve. Everybody needs to check out Steve's channel too, Nocturnal Frequency Radio. Steve is awesome.
See, I need to start knowing whose name goes with the chat.
Yeah, it takes a little while. It takes a little while. Two-ply drives 45 minutes. Oh, I was spoiled. It took me 5 minutes to get to work.
See, that's about my commute. And in the afternoon, it takes an hour to an hour and a half.
Oh
It's
man.
crazy. It's
And the
crazy. It's like the city. You can't get out of the city after
ah,
like 1 p.m. in the afternoon.
wow. Wow.
Yeah.
And then I was really spoiled because then the laboratory that I worked for was down the street from me. So it was not even a 5-minute walk. It was great. Oh man. Panda, oh, she drives an hour or two. Oh
Oh, Panda.
wow. That's
Wow.
a long
Do you
way.
know one of my coworkers? He lives in a town called Wichita, which is 40 minutes away from me. It takes them 2 hours in the morning to drive in and then 4 hours in the afternoon. I
Oh,
said, I would just work in a supermarket at that case. I
yeah.
would not.
That's too long. That's way too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, no, no. So, okay, a question for you again. Are you into vampires or just the gothic style look?
So it's a long story, Haunted Truth. So, um, my past life. So I seen. I can't read myself, so I actually seen one of my close friends, which is an empath and a psychic, and she told me, which makes perfect sense, that my past life. I had two past lives. One was in medieval times during the Viking era, and another one was in Victorian stage. So I go home. So when I first started my channel, I was a little bit different. You know, I had the hat, the Victorian look, but then that wasn't really me. So what I did is I tuned it up a little bit. So this is medieval, gothic, fallen angel, whatever you call it.
I think it suits you very well.
It does. It does.
Panda, honey, I'm sorry to hear about your friend and her problem there. Hopefully
Yes.
everything is fine. You know, that's awful. Um, so good thing that you were there to help support her and hopefully she's doing better.
Yeah.
She wants to
How
know
was
if
that?
those raven or crow feathers.
Raven or crow feathers? They're actually raven feathers.
All right.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. So there you go, guys.
And they actually have the wings that come into me as well. And the wings are like huge.
Really
So
big. You should wear
yeah,
them sometime so we could see that. That would be cool.
I would. I should. Yeah, definitely. A lot of people ask me if I go like this in investigations, and in particular, once I get the wings. And I'm like, it's difficult to do because if you have to like crawl in like little crevices, plus you don't want to scare the spirits when you go, you know? You'll be like, who's that person coming in, you know?
Or if somebody
So,
just happens to come along, you know, like the police and they
oh,
see you.
sees me from outside and it's like, it's not Halloween. Come on
Yeah, they
now,
got to
you
explain
know?
yourself. Hey, Double K, how's it going?
Yeah. Hey, is
Uh,
that Steve from the Eternal Frequency Radio?
yeah.
I actually have him on in May.
All right.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, Steve is a great guest, a great guy. You're gonna have a good time. Let's see. Panda says they are having a hard time. She's a victim of cyberbullying, and they are
Oh
pushing her too
no,
hard. Oh, that's a shame.
I hate that.
That's a shame. You know what? Just tell her turn the crap off. It's
You
not
have
worth it.
to. Yep,
It
absolutely.
Yeah, not worth it. She says she has an affinity for crows and ravens.
I love ravens.
They're
I
very
really
smart
do.
birds.
Yeah,
My husband can't stand crows, but I think they're just beautiful and they're very smart.
I would love them to start giving me gifts,
Oh, geez.
but I
Well,
haven't got close enough to a crow to get friendly with them to feed him to start
right.
giving me gifts. You know, because that's awesome. I've heard people that get gifts from them.
Yeah, they'll bring stuff to you. Yeah, it is.
Yep.
They always raid. Yeah, they raid our bird feeders. We have a lot of crows around here, and they're huge, huge crows. Oh, the problem was because we had an area, and it was called South Utica, and it
Mm-hmm.
was all wooded in one section, and that's where they all used to hang out. And of course, the residents were bitching because of the bird waste and the noise.
Mm-hmm.
So they cut the trees down, and made it a business park. So of course now they're just migrating all over the place,
Of
and they're
course.
everywhere because you just took down all their trees.
Yeah, and back at my place is actually a big clunk of woods, so we see an occasional fox coming out. You know,
Thanks for sharing,
bunnies.
Sean.
anything.
Yeah.
So
Well, when you're closer to the city, they just like to rip everything apart.
yeah,
And then they bitch when the wildlife's got nowhere to go.
yeah,
Panda,
absolutely.
let's see. Panda said, I had forbid her from even coming on this platform until she is better and can handle it. Yeah. If she's
Yep.
having issues with that, then she needs to stay totally away from it.
Absolutely.
Let's see. I went to a woodland said to be haunted and had loads of ravens flying
Oh
about
wow.
above it, and they were all going mad squawking. Yeah,
Oh,
they warn each other what's going
yep,
on,
they
and that's what I'm
do.
saying, they're so smart.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the other side says that, when I was growing up, they had a pet crow. They had a neighbor that had a pet crow, and he
Oh,
taught it to
that's
talk.
awesome.
That's cool.
Wow, that's awesome.
I've never heard of anybody teaching a crow to talk. That's amazing. That's pretty amazing. Peter
That's
says, I
awesome.
love ravens. I have one that brought me a shiny baubles, and I gifted him
Oh,
some shiny pebbles, and he got his friends to start bringing. Oh, that's great. They were bringing our
that is
stuff.
awesome.
That's funny.
That is awesome.
Closest thing I got today was squirrels. Squirrels always want to come in our house.
They're everywhere.
And I
Everywhere.
love it. I said, no, you can eat out in the yard. You ain't coming in the house.
We get raccoons over in the back that always
Yeah.
like try to like scribble through the trash, and
Yeah,
we
we
get
do
a lot of
too.
those.
And we have a big skunk population because
Oh.
there's more garbage in the city and towards the city than there is out in the country. So yeah, we have a big skunk population.
Do you know I was told that if you de-skunk a skunk, they make the best pets overall?
Yeah, if you can have that gland removed when they're
Mm-hmm.
little, because my husband knew somebody, it was a relative that actually had one.
Yep.
They found it as a baby and they had the gland removed. Of course, now I think it's illegal. You can't do that.
No.
But it's like a cat.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
On the other side, did you know that ravens have a funeral service type ritual for their deceased? No, really?
I think I saw that. They like crowd
Wow.
around, right? And they do like a little like chant or something.
Oh, I have to look that up. That's pretty cool. Hello, Anthony. Welcome, welcome.
Oh, Anthony.
Yeah, that's pretty. I know I didn't even know that. That's amazing. See, you learn something new every day,
That's
guys.
amazing.
And what you say? Hey, I take offense that I don't steal trash. Oh, no, the raccoons do it, not the pandas.
Yep. I love red pandas. Oh my god, they're the cutest little things. Cutest little things.
He says, yeah, they circle around it and they do a calling chat.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wow, that's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, our raccoons are really smart here. They untie the bags and take out what they want, and then they leave.
Mm-hmm.
And like normal animals just, rip a hole in it. No, they untie the knot. So it's, smarty little shits. Which is okay because then it saves the bag from being destroyed.
Yeah. When I first thing when I go in the morning, we have kind of like a use like a field of grass what I cut through, and there's tons of like wild bunnies just all
Oh,
there.
great.
Yeah, there's tons of wild bunnies in the city, and I didn't even know that.
Oh, that is so cute.
Yeah, there's the cutest little things.
Yeah, you just can't get close to them because
No,
they're
and they're
fun.
so small. And a
Yeah.
lot of people don't realize when they're about 6 weeks old, I think maybe a little bit earlier, they're on their own. So it's like students and stuff that go by try to, they feel sorry for them. They're like, oh, the poor little bunnies by themselves, but they don't realize it's part of nature. That
Right.
they're just basically on their own after like 6 weeks. Maybe it's 6 weeks.
So yeah, I would end up like if you're going to buy them every day, I'd have bags of carrots. I'd throw them out the window. Panda says they also investigate the death of their friends too. Really?
Oh.
Wow, we need to look up all of this stuff.
We have to have like a crow, raven,
informational
show.
She says they also, if you make them angry, they tell their friends, and then tell their kids, and their kids will hate you. They
Oh my
definitely
God.
they have they definitely hold the trophy for holding a grudge. Really? We are getting an education tonight.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
I mean, but you never know what a bird's thinking, so it's or any animal's thinking. So, and they remember you. I know that they say if I was always taught when I was younger, because I come from a hunting family. And if
Hmm.
you go bear hunting, you got to make sure that you take that bear out because if you just injure it, it's going to be angry, more angry than it was in the beginning.
Yeah.
And if you get away, then when you go back into the woods, it's going to remember you.
Hmm.
And so they always say if you don't take it out that first shot or whatever, don't go back in that area because the bear will remember you.
It's crazy. Now, where you go camping, is there like bears around or
Yes.
there is?
Yeah, yeah. We go it's a lot of it is state property
Hmm.
and it has a lot of bears, but the bears don't bother anybody.
Oh, that's good.
They go after they want the garbage.
Hmm.
So when you go into the state campgrounds, there's rules you have to follow.
Yep.
You lock the food up. You don't leave food laying around. And then, you take your trash to the dump area that they have, and it's closed in. And then at a certain time of night, then they flip a switch. The whole thing is electrified to keep the bears out. And it's just enough
Yeah.
to zap them to say back off. And then most of the state campgrounds have guys that monitor the place all night long, and they go around on four-wheelers. So there's really no reason to be afraid. It's because I've got friends that you're crazy. No, I've been going up there my entire life.
Hmm.
My family's been going up there for over 80 years, and we have never been bothered by a bear. You see them, you take your pictures, and they go on their way. So let's see. She knows a lot about them. They have the intelligence of a 7-year-old, where a dolphin is about like a 2-year-old. So yeah, that's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, apparently, yeah, they are. I knew they were smart,
See,
but
now I want one as a pet.
we're all gonna have to save up and and buy Susan a raven.
Hmm.
It's hi Pam, how are you? Actually, what is it? There is a movie or something like that where the person had a raven. They had it in a cage. I forgot what
Hmm.
movie it was, but it was, it was probably an old horror movie. Excuse me. And that's what the pet was a raven in a cage. It might have been called the Raven for all I know.
You want a raccoon?
No, no.
Hey,
Raccoons.
Pam.
Raccoons are very mischief. So
Yes.
yeah, no, 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 no.
I mean, and the thing is, like, they're wild animals. So
Yeah,
I saved a baby squirrel from a cat. And then once they get to a certain age, they just go wild. And you just have to end up like releasing them. Or well, I ended up doing just taking it to a sanctuary where they actually kind of like adapted it to the wild, and then
right.
eventually they released them. So
My husband had a squirrel as a pet when he was a kid.
mhm.
And what they do, they attach themselves to one person in the family. And ended up where they were moving, he couldn't take the squirrel with him, so he gave it to a family member. And the guy had it for years, and he said it was better than a dog, but nobody else could get next to him, just the guy. So
Mhm.
they do make good pets,
Hmm.
but yeah, they don't recommend it. It is. You're right. It's wildlife. They don't recommend it. Let's see here. She says you also need to, if you get a crow or a raven, either way, because they will grieve themselves to death. Really?
Oh,
So you have it's kinda like parakeets, you gotta have 2.
yeah.
Jamie says, "I got a Brittany." She's more than anybody can handle, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh my God.
Okay, so yeah, The Raven is a movie which is inspired by yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's probably where I seen the bird in the cage, yeah,
Yeah.
is that. Oh, and Pomp says he's got a pomp, that's about it. Everybody needs a pomp. So and where are they indigenous to, Pomp? Pina says she goes, "Oh, no pomp. I have a pomp." And a boy, is he a handful? Yeah, yeah. That's what I've heard. They're a handful. Oh God. So yeah, you gotta it's not I don't agree with people having wildlife as pets,
Yeah.
at all.
I
But I
think
mean
you
if
need you need a license?
it depends on where you are, what state. Here you can get away with certain things here. But if it's better if you could just either, rehabilitate them and send them back out.
Yeah, absolutely.
See, the Netherlands of your pants is where they come from. Oh God. So yeah, there's certain I don't agree. Like a lot of people like to have ferrets. I don't agree with that because I don't know. It's just
I had 6 of them.
I just don't. They're not. I don't know. I think you're holding them back from life.
Yeah,
You can't.
I had 6 of them, and the problem is once they get to be a certain age, they get adrenal disease, and that's a
Oh
very expensive surgery
wow.
to do. Luckily, I was working in a vet clinic at the time, so I just had to pay for like the suture and stuff like that. But yeah, after like 5 years old, like they're really, they end up being, you have to spend a lot of money on them.
Sick. Yeah. I don't know. I just think you're taking something away from 'em. Hello, my dear Carla. How are
Hello,
you?
Carla.
Yeah, because I know. Actually, my sister had a chinchilla. And the only
Oh,
reason
they're
she had
so
that
cute.
yeah, the only reason she ended up with that is because somebody we knew had it, and they couldn't take care of it anymore, so my sister took it. He was the cutest thing, he really
Mm,
was. And
fast. They're fast little
she
guys.
had him for a long time, and I used to call him earmuffs. I said, "'Cause you got just enough fur on you
I know. That's
for
true.
a set of earmuffs." And then, when he passed away, we buried him in the yard, and I planted
Oh,
a black rose bush over the top of him.
oh, beautiful.
So he's got his own memorial in the yard. He was cute. Hi, Cynthia. How's it going? So yeah, because I was telling, I go, don't you feel bad? I got this poor little
Hmm.
guy's living. I mean, they used to let him run around the room and stuff, but
Hmm.
I says, they're supposed to be outside. They want to be outside.
Hmm.
They don't want to live in a cage or in your bedroom but
I know. I know.
and then if you don't have a lot of time to spend with them, they get lonely or sick, and it's yeah,
Yeah, that was a problem with me. I had a huge bird. I had a military macaw. Um, I loved that bird, but I was never home, so I ended up giving it to somebody that was retired that was able to spend a lot of time because those birds could live forever.
Yeah, well, all those kinds of birds,
Hmm.
they say, once you pass, then it causes a problem because they
Yep.
live longer,
Yep.
and then when you transfer them to somebody else, it causes them to be ill.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I know somebody that had one, and then in their family, and the person passed, and they ended up with it, and the bird was stressed out and pulled his feathers out, so he had like a bald butt. I was thinking, oh my god,
Yeah. I'm just like Plump. I had all of those too. I have only 2 cats right now, but I do have a lizard. I absolutely love reptiles. I love snakes. I love lizards. But yeah,
outside.
I had them all. No, they were actually inside as my pets.
Yeah, I don't like them.
Um, I just love the feel of snakes. They're so awesome.
They are pretty cool, but yeah, I don't
Yeah.
want one as a pet. Cynthia, congratulations. She's getting ready for her first live tomorrow.
Oh, that's awesome, Cynthia.
So, honey, just put the link for your channel in the description so we know
Very, very exciting. Don't get nervous.
where everybody can find you, and then we can all raid you and harass you
Yep.
from the chat.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. I want to tune in as well. Absolutely.
Yes, great news. That's great news. I know everybody, when I get a lot of people and I ask them to come on the show, and they're like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't." I said, "You know what? You got to think of it like you're talking on the phone with a friend," or I said, "Everybody in the
Everybody
chat,
gets nervous.
it's not like his people don't know you. So just
Yeah.
don't pay attention to that. Pay attention to who you're talking to."
I mean, literally, when I started my channel, I literally like shitted bricks. I was so nervous. I was like a deer in headlights. I was like this. But
Right?
as you get comfortable with it, and you'll be
You
fine.
just do it. You just
Yeah.
do it. It's a two-ply. Yeah, yeah, I get so nervous. Why would you get nervous? You are just the biggest ball breaker. You're so relaxed. I just don't see you getting nervous. I really don't. Hey, Jonathan, how's it going? And I was like, I tell Susan, I tell a lot of people too, before I start my show, I get my music on. So to calm
Hmm.
yourselves down, get on YouTube, watch some music videos, get yourself going, and you won't even think anything about it.
Yeah, yeah. Or
So,
you could be like me and start, at the beginning of my show, I bring on a cocktail and I am already like sipping.
so by the time the show's over, she's loaded.
This is cranberry juice right now, but
Oh,
yes,
cranberry
yes.
juice, you're cheating. You're
Well,
drinking
this is
Airwick.
cranberry juice, but normally I do have a cocktail or two.
So, hello, Miss Karen. How are you doing, sweetie?
Hey, Karen, how are you?
So, see, Pop says because he worries about what I'm going to throw at him, Laura. Oh.
Oh man.
And then he says, "Yeah, I don't get nervous. I embarrass Britt all the time." Well, yeah, I tried to talk my husband into come on. He's like, "I ain't going on there." I said, "You big chicken." He won't do it. And then the thing is, I could see if like we were critiquing, like what Carla and I do on the Sundays when we poke fun at videos. My husband would be so rude. He would. It was terrible. It's because it's what he is. He'd say, "Oh, that's all bullshit." That's what he would say too.
Oh, so Cynthia, is your channel going to be a cooking show?
She's gonna be cooking. Oh wow, that's
Oh, that's
great.
awesome. I only known of another podcast that cooked, um, did a whole bunch of different types of recipes, but that would be awesome though. There's not too
Yeah.
many of them.
I had a friend of mine that thought that that's what I was gonna be doing. I go, "No." "Well, no, you should do that." I said, "Well, I don't have enough time to do 2." So, oh, that's gonna be great. Let's see. The truth is, I work myself up before I go live every time, or even when a premiere going to start, as I worry about it will all fail. So you do it over again.
Exactly. Go with the flow.
Who cares? Just do it. And Miss Karen is rubbing it in. It's warm and sunny.
Oh man,
And
Karen.
we're gonna start. I'm gonna send the snow to your
Ugh,
house.
I know. Send it Karen's way.
How many feet would you like? We'll shovel it up and send it on its way.
Hello, Michael. How you doing?
She says, "I'll put the link in the chat." Yeah, put it in the chat.
Yeah.
So this way everybody can write it down or copy it, and then we're gonna invade. Haha. The invasion. That'd be great. Hello, Michael. How are you doing? So yeah, that's great. A cooking show. What's the first thing that you're gonna be cooking? Or you're not gonna tell us and let it be a surprise?
And you have to get the camera at a good angle. Like
Yeah,
I
that's
would like the camera would like end in the stove or it'll get knocked down or who knows what I would do.
yeah. I think it would be better if you had like 2 cameras though, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
One focused on the food and your hands, and then the other one, on your face.
Yep.
I that's what I would be guessing.
Although the other cooking show that I was watching just focused on the meal, them cooking the meal.
Right. Yeah, you could do that too. Or if she's got somebody filming it for her, then they could just, take care of that. Karen says the snow and the weather there is terrible. Yes, it is, sweetie. It's like, I think it's
It
12.
is. And we have like 2 more. Well, March 22nd is spring.
I believe 21st or 22nd, something like that.
21st, 22nd. Yeah.
Let's see. Right now it is 14 degrees outside.
Ugh. Ugh.
And it's supposed to go down to -1. Lovely. Yeah, that's great.
But if it goes down to -1, it can't snow because it has to be a certain temperature, right? It
Right.
has
So
to be
yeah, I
fairly
don't see.
warm.
It was supposed to snow, but they're not calling for it now. But Monday, heat wave, guys, 40 degrees. Get the shorts out,
Woo!
but it's gonna rain. So you can't win.
It's better than snow.
Yeah, it's not gonna. Let's see. For Cynthia's first live. Oh, she's gonna make an apple pie. She said, "Ooh, yummy,
That is
yummy."
awesome. I love apple pie.
Nice,
I
nice,
have to like
nice.
jot her name down and stuff, or go back and
Oh,
get it.
she says her mom's gonna be handling the camera.
Oh,
Good
that's
job. Good
awesome. That's
job.
awesome. I'll be on.
Nice. So yeah, that's gonna be great.
Oh, Two Ply has his show the same time?
Oh, apparently. Same. Oh, yeah, same time as Two Plies. It's so hard when everybody's, on a schedule and
I
then you try to
know.
squeeze in. But that's very nice of Jamie to say that he'll move his.
I'll go back and forth.
I
I
split
go to
screen.
different shows just to show support.
I split the screen. I watch two at the
Mhm.
same time. And then if I watch two both at the same time, and then I'll say, okay, guys, I'm gonna start lurking because then I'm working on something else.
Yep.
It's total multitasking.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And like I said, time's getting short. So if you guys want to put any submissions for the magazine, I gotta have it in this week. Or at least by the 25th. So I can get everything ready to rock and roll. There's gonna be a little surprises in there. I'm not gonna say what, but you'll have to just wait and see. Yes, you're right. It is. It's all about working together. That's what it's all about. Let's see, Two Ply. What do we send? You could send personal paranormal experiences, stories, recipes, artwork, just personal story or stories that you know about. It doesn't have to be paranormal. Anything and everything I'll put in there. Advice, techniques, experiences with equipment, because a lot of people like to know that information. Places that you've been, what was your experience like, and would you recommend it? Stuff like that. Just, and send it in. And let's see, Genesis, I have about 3 months left, and then I will be testing for state board certification and peer support and counseling. Fantastic. You've
That's
been
awesome.
working so hard. We're missing Jonathan and Ned, and but it's well worth it. That's fantastic. Good for you. Jamie said, okay, I'll send you something. Oh, okay, good. Send. I've got pages to fill, guys. Got pages to fill. What is Pop says, I'm pulling a leg for you, mate. You cater for the majority, not the minority. Yeah, it's it's give and take. That's what it's all about. Anything interesting, Laura? Interesting as far as what, Pop? And when she says, Two Play, you're fantastic. Now I can watch you guys and forget to be nervous. There you go. See? Problem solved. Everybody tries to help everybody out. That's one of the great things of the community, when everybody just chips in and helps everybody out.
That's awesome.
And it's for anything.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Always try to keep it positive and keep things rolling. You have to elaborate there, Mr. Pomp. What do you mean? Anything, Laura, interesting? As far as... So, you're streaming Saturday. A lot of people are going. Bill's on Saturdays at 7:30.
I'm on Saturdays. We're on Saturday.
Yeah, we're on the Saturday.
Yeah.
So Saturday's a popular day for everybody, and we're all squeezing in. And that's the beauty of it, because Susan, you do it 3:00.
Yeah.
So then by the time we're done and I get all my stuff done, then I'm ready to help mod for Bill's show. So yeah, it's great to get everybody in their place and enjoy it.
Oh, Cynthia, I just subscribed to you. I found you.
She found you.
I found you. I'm just going to subscribe right now. So I'll get that notification.
Yeah, everybody go over there and subscribe. We're going to learn apple pie. Let's see. Oh, yeah, and that's right. Karen's on Friday nights.
Yeah.
But it seems that there are a lot of...
I need to watch Karen's shows.
Karen, yeah, well, her shows, she's moving towards more informational,
Yep.
historical information, which is fantastic.
That's awesome. I love history.
And so,
Love it.
but Karen, you were on at the right time because she's kind of like in between when the rest of the guys go on later on in the
Okay.
evening.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. So, she has enough time to get in there. You can enjoy her show and then go right to whoever's next. So that's great. The only time I change mine is if I'm having a UK guest. I
Yep.
try to make it sooner so they don't have to stay up so late.
Yeah.
Like I'm
And
going
that's
to have,
hard to do. That's
yeah.
hard to do.
I mean, because if I do it in my normal time, they're up till 3:00 in the morning, and that's
Mhm.
terrible. So, yeah, see, Pop says, try living in England and watching all. Yeah, it's hard.
Mhm.
So when I have a guest on, I always try to make it earlier so that, like, say it's like 5:00 my time, it's 10:00 their time. So
Mhm.
if they're up for that 2 hours, it's not bad, and it's decent. Same thing, like sometimes I have to switch days. And if I have to switch days and a time, then whoever usually is on at that time, I contact them and I say, gee, I hate to do this, but my guest can only appear at this time. Are you going to be okay with that? I
Mhm.
always check because I don't want somebody stomping all over my show either. So it's always nice to check and see what everybody's doing. Let's see. 2 places. Yeah, Karen. Yes, you get a lot of information from Karen. Karen is the research queen. Uh, she says, I'm enjoying growing in a new direction. Yeah, it is. It's great.
Mhm.
And she's done a lot of investigation, guys, so she's got that experience behind her, but she also has the research to back it all up too. It's great. Hello, Simon. Hello, hello. Just Cesarade. Okay. Bring it on. Bring it on. Ches is a doll. I love her. Let's see. Ned and I might be pivoting into more self-help and recovery topics. Apparently, mental health concerns and substance abuse is on the rise. Yes, it is. And
Yeah, it is definitely.
yeah. And a lot of people are dealing with that and are involved with the paranormal fields.
Mhm.
So, Jonathan, that you'll be a well of information. Totally a well of information. Christina, welcome, welcome. Pom
Hey,
says,
Christina.
Jamie and Mama Brittany keep telling me to go to bed. Oh, it's past your bedtime. Well, thank you, Simon. I hope you enjoy the ride. I try to make it interesting.
Mhm.
Tonight was just, I told Susan, let's just talk about anything, everything.
Anything.
Let's not just blocked into one thing tonight. And so if you guys got any questions, spit them out. Spit them out. We'll do the best that we
Yeah.
can do.
Cynthia asked if there's anybody that's on Sundays as well. You're on Sundays.
Sunday with Carla. Yep.
Yep.
At 7. I forgot. I was talking to Bill. I think about it. I think it was Bill. I noticed that Tuesdays and Thursdays are pretty wide open.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if anybody new coming in, I always say, well, try Tuesdays and Thursdays. Seeing that Jimmy now isn't doing his interviewing program, and he switched more over to gaming and editing stuff, so he'll pop up whenever. But because he used to be Tuesday nights. So yeah, I think those are pretty open. Okay, we've got. Let's see. Rossite Paranormal. Jamie wants to know what Lady Victoria's channel is.
Oh, I need to put it in the.
You put it in there. Hey, Jamie, how are you? I know I was watching Cheza too, but then I had to quit. Then I had to make dinner, and then I had to get ready for here. So yeah, she's gonna put it in the chat, guys, so you guys can find her channel.
Yep.
Simon says, "What is the most what the f moment that you have ever had on an investigation?"
Was that referring to me?
Either one of us. You can go first.
I can't do multiple things at the same time.
Sorry, my bad. So she's putting that in there. Let's see. My most what the F moment on an investigation. It would have to be when I was oh god, in my early 20s when I was up on a place called Star Hill. And there's a mysterious light that appears in the middle of the road. There's a long story behind that light. But when you see that light and you see it change colors, and you can't debunk where this light's coming from, because on either side there's a forest and there's an open field, a farm. So if it was a beam of light from somewhere, you would see that beam of light. There is no beam of light. This light just appears. And then when it comes flying past your vehicle, that's when you're saying, like, what the
Oh my God. Thank you, Bill. Wow. I'm just not with it tonight. Wow.
Woo, Bill. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill.
That was my
took me
what the F
forever.
moment.
Holy moly. I didn't even know my own channel. Whoa, long day.
I know. Shame, girl. Shame.
Oh
shame.
my God.
And so I'm hoping this summer that I could get back up there with the right equipment and be able to catch that ball of light on film. So we're not sure if it's paranormal or if it's UFO. We're not sure. So Miss Cheza. Hi, Miss Cheza. Hi, Raymond.
Hey,
Thanks for joining. So yeah, I just that was my what the F moment. How about you, Susan?
So actually, Sean brought it up in the chat. I went with Victor Santiago to the Murdoch Whitney house a couple of months ago. It's on my YouTube channel. We went live and we took a tour with the historical society staff. And as we were going through the room where they have like glass cases with like historical artifacts of military people that served and stuff, and then they have uniforms, we were going through. As soon as I forgot exactly what I said, but as soon as I went around the corner, there was a loud crash. So we're like, what's going on there? Like, where did that come from? So it sounded like it was coming like right in back of me. It was very loud. And you know, Victor kind of like, he just like almost shit a brick right there. He was like, because it was his very first investigation. So he almost like shit a brick. So ended up being that when we actually reviewed the footage, he actually caught it. And it was like, I don't know if it was like a picture frame or something, but you see it. It goes bloop right inside the case.
Wow.
Yes. And I said, is anybody here? And right after that, it fell. And it was loud too. It was loud. And we double checked the floors beforehand. And there was no loose boards. There was no movement, anything like that.
Right.
But that was pretty intense, I would say.
Got me laughing for saying he shit a brick.
He did. He was like, whoo, what's going on? And then the other moment I had was with, I was at a residential place, and this woman said that she was possessed, and she kept on going into rage with going to beat up her boyfriend. So we investigated the whole place. It was clear. One of the founders of CMPS, actually, she had a minister. She was all dressed up in her minister attire. And as we were leaving, she flopped on the floor like a fish, started seizuring, and then she was saying, it looked like she was actually being possessed. Wow. But the funny thing is that when she got up, she was attacking her boyfriend and not the minister. And I said to myself, if you're possessed and the first thing that you would want to attack is the minister, right? Not the boyfriend.
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you figure because maybe the boyfriend, because it's somebody she cared about. So that would be her weak spot.
I don't know. But it was like we could tell that something was up, though. It just wasn't right.
That's strange. Hey, Julie, welcome. Hello, Shrimpy. How are ya? That's the Chez's better half.
Nice.
So yeah, when I was reading right there, what Simon had posted about his moment was a friend, friends was driving in the Smokies in the mountains across the river. Was a hole, an old tunnel. I began to cry and knew somehow I had died in another life. That brings up one fact when I was doing one other time when I was up at that Star Hill and I was with a friend of mine, and it was just him and I, and we were sitting there, and he just got like this. I don't know. It was like he went into like some kind of a trance. It was really odd, and I kept trying to get his attention, and you see the light hovering in the road, and then after the light had whooshed past the vehicle, then he started to cry uncontrollably. And I told him, I said, "Well, what the hell is going on with you?" And he says he felt like his heart was breaking. So I said, "Well, that's really, really strange." So, like I said, I would really love to catch that on camera and also have recording up there to see if anything comes up, on a recorder. It was just the weirdest thing.
That actually happened to me a couple of times.
Oh, Karen says, sounds like an excuse to act like a wanker and beat up her boyfriend. LOL.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
never know. You never know.
Because at the time, there wasn't too many paranormal, the paranormal wasn't really known. And a lot of people thought that, oh, I call a paranormal team to come in, I'll be on TV, I'll get my full,
Yeah, your 15
So,
minutes of fame. Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's, it's I don't know, everybody has their what the fuck moment. They really do.
Hmm.
So but I love to hear about them because they're so different. Everybody's experience is different, and
Yeah,
especially when you get like, stuff like what happened with you, what happened with me, you can't debunk it, you can't figure it out. So that's when you're like, what the hell was that? Or how
yeah.
did that happen? And that's pretty much why we do what we do. Bill says, Laura, we have to find out the history on the old Firestone building. Yes,
Hmm.
Bill, because I've heard that for years that building was haunted. And I never got a chance to get in there. So maybe we could get in there, Bill. So
Hmm.
it's hard to get into a lot of places here, so, because insurance reasons or the people just don't want you in there. And
I like that name, the real shrimp.
yes, he's funny. Because I was watching the two of them. These guys are so adorable. I was watching them. I go, oh, I got to make dinner. And I said, and I hate it when somebody's on that I really like to watch because then I really can't pay attention because I'm doing something else. But I'm there, guys, even though I might not say much.
Hmm.
Simon says, sorry, didn't you? No pun intended. I said, I have so many ghost stories, crap, that's happened to me.
Happens to me.
You got to send them into the magazine, Simon.
Yeah, do that.
People want to
Absolutely.
hear about it.
Mm-hmm.
Send them to my email, guys. I'll post it in here. Maybe the minister was a fraud. Could have been. See, there's so many questions that you don't know. It could have been anything. Like I said, maybe, and if it was legit, then maybe whatever it was going after somebody she cared about because she just knew them, just met the minister. So there's no feelings there, but there's feelings with the boyfriend. So that would be, a logical explanation. Let's make sure I'm putting down the right email address. So PRNORMALS. Okay. If you guys want to send anything, like I said, jokes, stories, whatever, send it to that email address and I will go over it, put it in. You'll have your own page. If you don't want your name on it, just tell me, no, I don't want my name on it. I'll make up a name. And you go from there. Let's see, Laura, if you read my Nance story, you know my what the F. Yeah, yes, I did read it. I check everything. Hello, Miss Julie. Hello. Oh, thank you. She sent me a coffee. She's just a beautiful, beautiful
That's
lady.
nice.
Thank you, thank you. And she's leaving us, so have a great night, sweetie. Yeah, if you guys, and I didn't post it this time. Sorry, guys. But it's in the scroll down at the bottom of the screen. If you ever want to support the channel, I'd really appreciate it. All the money goes back into my channel. I'm trying to save up for a better computer. It might take me about 10, 20 years, but I'm going to get there eventually. Let's see. Let's see what Jonathan has to say here. Uh, I had a what the fuck moment. I was with a group of around 11 people and had 4 different audio recordings among us. All 4 recorders captured Native American drums. Not
Oh.
one person heard the drum in real time. That's awesome. That's awesome. Hello, Miss Emmy. How are you tonight? Oh, thank you, Bill. Bill posted it for me. I know I forgot to do it. My bad. My bad.
So Sean says, seen one of my old teammates get knocked down in the bathtub because he was taunting a spirit. Karma got him.
Yeah, that's you gotta be careful. People go in and you can forget that you know these people or spirit, whatever you want to call it, they used to be human.
Mm-hmm.
You still have to treat them as if they were a living being.
Absolutely.
You go in there and you badmouth people. I mean, come on. There's no need for that crap. Let's see. I'm trying not to miss anybody. It says, funny enough, my grandpa's last name was Poulter. Did I say that correctly? Hope I didn't butcher it. He was very clumsy, and we called him the Poltergeist. Oh, there you go, guys. Maybe it was him. Maybe. But I think when a family member has visited you. We've had similar experiences in our family where we've known that my grandfather has visited.
Mm-hmm.
My grandfather used to smoke a pipe with a very distinctive tobacco.
Yep.
And if we smelled that tobacco, I mean, he's been gone since I was 10. If you smell that in the house, I know he's around because nobody else smokes a pipe in the house. So yeah, that's and I think everybody has a similar experience.
Yeah, I mean, my grandfather also smoked a pipe, and with the cigars, it was like those chocolate brand cigars that they had.
Yeah.
Yep.
So welcome, Greg. Welcome. He just want to say hi, Susan, Victoria, and your awesome guest. Hi, welcome. Let's see. Jamie, my bedroom, I had in my parents' I'm blind, guys.
Oh,
And
hello, Craig.
a relation died in, and people saw things, but I was always comfortable in that room. Okay, so because it was a relation of yours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, they bring you comfort. So, like I said, certain smells or certain things that go on. I think that's how you know if it was a family member.
Yep.
Simon says we had in my home, children's home, a ghost in the bathroom, one in the back room, and one in my room, and one on the stairs. They for fun would push you down. Oh yeah,
Oh, no.
I think that's what happened to me when I was younger. But I also have to admit, I was drinking that night. So it could have been that I just slipped and busted my ass. Oh, let's see. Yes, Carla's got her hands full. So yes, Miss Raven has Miss Raven tonight. But no, I know my childhood home growing up, I always, you could feel when something's around you. There was always something behind me when I would go up the stairs, always. And it was heavy. And I'd be like, oh God. And it's, nothing ever really, well, there was stuff that did happen, but I never really paid attention to it. But yeah, that's, you're going up the steps and it was like somebody was right up against my back. On the other side, I smelled lilacs when my mom is around, whiskey when my dad is around. Yeah, see, isn't that something? Isn't that? That's okay, Carla. Life comes first, girlie. Don't worry about it.
Absolutely.
Bill's holding down the fort. So yeah, it's just like any questions, guys, just shoot them out there. But keep sharing your stories. I think that's great. I love it when everybody's sharing their stories because everybody's interested in people's personal experiences. The house that I'm in now, there's stuff all the time happens, and I just kind of don't pay attention because it's quiet. It's nothing malicious. It's there. You just say,
Yeah.
"Oh, okay, yeah, whatever," and just go on
I
your
mean,
way.
same with me. I mean, I know my grandfather is around me, and people have told me that he's around me. And then I know my cat always visits to check up on the new kittens and see how we're doing too. So,
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
yeah.
And I know stuff's going on because my dog at certain times of the night will just for no reason get up, run into the living room, and start barking.
Oh.
And then she'll bark for a little while and come back into the kitchen, bitch a little bit, and then go back to bed. And it happens all the time. And because I'll get up and I'll look, I go, I don't see anything. What are you bitching about? And there's no noise, but she knows that something's going on there. Let's see. Simon says when Grandpa passed, it was around. Oh, when Grandpa's presence is around, I smell Old Spice. If Dad's the
Oh.
Old Spice, yeah, a lot of people because it was the cologne
Yep.
back then.
Yep.
They all wore Old Spice. If Dad's done something that pissed Grandpa off that day, he would shake Dad awake at nights. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Who sees PDX off the topic? For Laura, you're rocking that lipstick. Well, thank you.
Hi, Emmy.
Thank you. Let's see here. Gotta go. Great show. Keep up the great work. And I'll share. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sean. Thanks for joining. And thanks for sharing us
Hi,
out.
Sean.
Let's see. And then we've got, let's see. Jamie says, me and a friend once saw what looked like a fire over water. Oh, wow. But no reflection of it was on the odd site. Couldn't explain it. That's amazing. That's amazing. Bill says, I thought that too. What's everybody looking at my lips?
I guess so. I guess everybody's looking at those lips.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to turn the show into that, but we'll leave that out. We'll leave that out. Let's see. The thing is Grandpa passed. Oh, did I? Once a month without fail will just appear by my bed. It's a really comfort to me. That's great. That is really great. And he says, I wish I could wear red like that. It's more like it's like one of those blood red colors.
Yeah.
Shows up good on camera. Anybody want to kiss? Raven says, Jamie, the demon wanted to take you on a magic carpet ride. One of my favorite songs. Let's see, when you talk, I watch your mouth. You said, oh, when I talk, she watches my mouth. Oh boy.
Oh my.
Oh my. Oh my. Now I could totally turn that dirty, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just
honestly don't look good in red lipstick. I'm like a burgundy, a darker red.
Right. So it's, well, I don't know. I don't wear it. I wear it only for the show. Or if we're going out somewhere special.
Nice.
Then I don't normally wear it.
I still have a lump on my lips, so I can't really wear anything yet.
Hopefully they'll fix that soon.
Yeah.
Emmy says, get your mind out of my gutter. Yeah.
Oh, red.
Well, there's so many directions I could take that, but I didn't do it. I was a good girl. So I would say, yeah, when I want to, make out with my boyfriend, he likes when I wear lipstick. Let's see. Simon says, when I pass, I will do the same thing with grandpa and visit the relatives, of course. Turn their vacuums on at night. This to be, oh, it would be cheeky. Yes, you will be. I would be the one that would turn the, you know how you have the sprayer on your sink faucet?
Mm-hmm.
I would be the one that would have it set up so that when you turn the water on, you get sprayed with it. That's the kind of stuff I would do because I'm a smart ass. I
don't know
pull
what I would do. Think about it.
I pull pranks on people all the time. I get that from my father. Ever since I was a kid, when you like go down now, this is people don't like cellars in the first place or basements, whatever you want to call them. And my father always had his workshop in the basement. And of course, you know how the stairs are on a basement, they're always open. So you would be coming down the stairs and my father would stick his hand out and grab you by your ankles. Talk about shit your pants.
Holy moly.
So he used to do that to me all the time. So now that he's hard of hearing, I get my father jump scares. Oh, you smart ass. He goes, that's right. Payback's a bitch. I sneak up on him. Payback's a bitch, old man. Let's see. Simon said, I would probably when they were showering. Yeah, yep.
That's something that Laura would do.
Yeah, I would. Said Laura, I did that already. They were not happy with me. I've done it too. You know, the people aren't happy. I do that kind of stuff to my husband, poor man. Or he's, you know, oblivious to what's going on, and I'll just get like right up behind him. I always call myself a silent walker. Because I've, you know, through years of being out in the woods, you know, you have to walk a certain way so that because of animals.
Yep.
Well, that's how I walk. So I could sneak up on anybody and I'll be standing right behind you. And then you turn around and you shit yourself because I'm standing right there. I do it all the time. Oh, God. Let's see. Jamie's more like riff-raff street rat. Nice.
Oh, man.
Oh, I know. Pop saying, I don't know, Laura. Last week, sex lines. This week, lipstick.
Oh, boy.
Woo! Living on the edge. Living on the edge. No, believe me, I'm a very good girl when I'm online.
We need to have Wayne come on again.
Oh, God.
Wayne, where are you?
Yeah. Oh, actually, right now he's dealing with some medical issues with his family, with his daughter. So everybody, prayers for Wayne and his daughter. Hopefully they can take care of what she needs to have taken care of.
Absolutely.
Just keep them in your prayers. Wayne's he's such a dear man. And I don't check on him every day because when I was sick, he was checking on me every day.
Yep.
And I was just so sweet. But I know what they're dealing with right now. Last thing he wants to deal with is a bunch of text messages. So I always wait a couple of days and I send out something. So yeah, Simon says, Dad was being grumpy the other day. So when I was visiting Dad, I turned the hot water tap on. He screamed out the shower. Oh, geez. just flush the toilet. That's all you got to do. When my husband and I, when we were first married, my husband would prank. My husband was good for pranks. And he had this habit of when somebody was in the shower, he would pour cold water over their heads. Because you could sneak into the bathroom. So he did it to me one time. I said, oh, okay, you are a dead man. So he was in the shower one time and I snuck in. And of course, he was expecting a small glass of water like he does. Nope. His mother pulled back the curtain and I had a huge stock pot filled with cold water. And I threw that all over him. You could hear him scream down the street.
Oh, man.
That was so funny. And then another time he did something to me. So then when he was in the shower, I did the Psycho scene. He was in there. I pulled back the curtain and I had this big butcher knife. He's screaming, oh, God. That's so funny. I said, yeah, keep messing with people. We're going to mess back. Miss Karen, she's got to go. The warm sunshine is calling me. Oh, I know. Enjoy it for us, Karen, will you? I'm praying for warmth and sunshine. We had some sunshine today, a little bit, so I can't complain. But you enjoy the rest of your day, sweetie. So yeah, Bill, the knives. Yeah. Oh, I got him good. I got him good because he's always such a shit. And so it's nice when you get back somebody who's always a smarty. She says, I know I'm mean. Love you all. Yeah. Just rubbing it in. She's going out there. You got your shorts on too, Karen? Oh my God. Okay. Simon says, I got to go to bed, but I will look out for your show. You ladies are the sweetest. Well, thank you, Simon. Thank you for
Thank you,
joining us.
Simon.
And thanks for sharing your experiences with us. We appreciate it. And we look forward to you joining us next time. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. I see if Riff Raff, it only makes me think Rocky Horror. I've watched it over 3,000 times. Yeah, that is a funny movie. It's great. Shorts are on. Oh, you snot. She's got shorts on. I normally have shorts on too because I wear them all year. But when it's like only like 12, 14 degrees out, it's like, well, it's getting a little cold. Better put pants on. Let's see. Pop, yeah, I'm an angel online. I try to behave myself because I could take it to the dark side, but I don't. Which would extremely shock everybody, so I don't do that. Oh, well, hi, Miss Betty. Betty, she's back. She was on the phone. Oh, I happy. It was a nice phone call. I know they have to see every time. Every time I want to sit down and watch somebody online, my phone starts going bananas. I'm like, son of a bitch. Trying to watch something and somebody's got a call. Two-ply, revenge is fickle friend. Woo, Julie. I know it's supposed to get down -1 here, Julie, later. And she's already feeling that she's got 1 degree. Holy crap. I just can't take it. Can't take it. Just that, everybody goes, my old boss, Bill knows who he is. When he retired, they moved to Florida, bought a beautiful home in Florida. In-ground pool, has the jacuzzi tub thing or whatever. I told him, I said, oh, I'll retire and I'll come be your live-in maid as long as I get to use the pool. He goes, come on. So the other day I was teasing him. I said, oh, look, you're jealous. And I sent him pictures of all the snow we got. So what does that snot do? He sends back a picture of his swimming pool.
Oh, man.
He says it's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it. I said, oh, kiss my ass. You snot. But yeah, he got me. Let's see. What's Jamie saying? Jamie is saying, 2-ply, oh brother, I'll sort him out. Nice to see you in Chez's live. Respect. I made an offer to Cult Life as to you to help, bro. Respect. Oh, nice, nice, nice. It's nice when everybody's helping. Love it. Love it. Yes, Chez's live was silly. They're so silly. She's such a great gal, and I loved having her on last week. Because when I invite people on, they're like, you really want me on? Yeah. Why not?
My God. Of course.
Why not? And it just depends on what I'm looking for. And I'll think, well, let me invite this person. People want to know about this or, because a lot of people say, well, why would anybody want to know about that? Because people are curious. Inquiring minds want to know, guys. So, yeah. She calls me Raymond. I know I'm in trouble. Oh, yeah. You're in trouble when they use the full name. And we've got, ta-da, Bill. Did he ever reschedule to be on the show? Who are we speaking of?
Yeah, who are we
Bill?
speaking of, Bill?
Me or Susan? Who is he? I know I had to shuffle the calendar around a little bit for a couple of people. So
It's hard because I know when
Oh.
I had the side-eye guy on, I had to shuffle around.
Talking about Mike. Actually, no, he didn't reschedule. I'm going to see if he's going to, and then have that guy on again, the Bigfoot guy there, Johnny.
Oh, nice.
Because Mike was made for television and radio. Because Bill, how Mike likes to talk. I always told him he should have been a radio show host. So yeah, I want to see if I can get him on again, rescheduled again, because I think he would be a great guest. Mike loves to talks about everything. And it's great that, we get to keep in touch because, like, even though they moved to Florida, when they come back to visit, he contacts me. He goes, "Come on, I'm taking you out to lunch. Where do you want to go?" So we get all caught up on everything. So that's really nice. So, So Bill, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm going to see if he'll reschedule, because he was really upset because he missed the program because they had company from out of town show up.
Okay.
And how are you going to say, well, I got to leave you guys because I'm going on a
I know.
program.
That's very true.
So yeah, because he really wanted to talk to the Bigfoot specialist, and who was a great guest, and I'd love to have him on again as well. And I'm hoping maybe I run into him because he's going to be up in the Adirondack Park this summer. So I'm hoping to run into him. So let's see. Pump says, Lady Victoria Darkwood, I caught the when I said I was an angel online. Okay, I'm confused. Do you know what he's talking about?
I'm trying to.
You're confusing us, Ray. We don't know what you're talking about. Did I miss something? And Bill says, yeah, the Bigfoot dude was awesome. He was. See, that's what I love it, because when I get somebody who actually really does this stuff, not just makes up crap. This guy's, he really does the investigating, and he's serious about it. And he admits it. He doesn't know everything. They don't know everything. But when you find certain things and you get certain signs, you're thinking, oh, okay, well, maybe there is something to this. So yeah, it's great. And he loves to hear everybody's stories, because then when he hears about them, he goes and investigates that spot to find out if he could find anything. Oh, Jamie's saying, Pomp, you may not want to mess with her. She may muff you up. She might put a spell on you.
I don't know. A blood moon is coming.
Oh, boy. Tell us what you do on a blood moon there, Susan.
It's like a supercharged moon. So you could basically do anything on it.
Nice. Is that, do you charge like your crystals and stuff like that on the blood moon?
Definitely.
Nice.
I don't run around naked, though. I don't do that.
Well, if I only had one ass, I'd be running around naked.
I mean, I could if I wanted to. There's woods out of my back, so
right. When you're
I could
skinny,
if I wanted to. Nobody would see me.
Yeah, I'm not skinny anymore, so I don't think the neighbors would want to see that. But I guarantee you they'd be filming it, and then I'd show up somewhere I didn't want to be.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
My neighbor's lost it. She's running bare ass through the neighborhood. Because we always used to go skinny dipping.
Ah.
Yeah, I love being in the river with no clothes on. It's so freeing. Bill says that is a blood moon when hemorrhoids act up. You could refer to it as that, yeah. Jamie wants to know, Bill, are you asking for a friend? Oh, God.
No, the red moon. Oh my God. The red moon that occurs during a lunar eclipse, usually. Yeah, I love it. I love it, though.
King of the Dabblers. Hello, welcome. So yeah, Bill, are you asking for a friend? Hello,
Oh my
Quinn.
God.
Welcome. Do you feel night was the darkest witch to transform? Interesting. I don't know how to answer that
Let me
question.
see. Like I don't know the. Let's see here. I totally missed that comment.
Slutter butter. Hello, we've got some new people coming in here.
Slaughter butt. I
What?
love that.
Slutter butter. Hello, hey Abe, Covey Clown, big fan. Byron, hello.
Oh my God. I heard
So,
Skinny Dipping had to come in and say hello.
uh, Nordic born, hello. This is not a dating site, Nordic, but no, I'm not single. We've got a few in here. RDC, hello. Stacy, welcome. Dixon, hello. A silent shape. What kind of incarnation do you feel? This is going too quick, guys. Oh my God. Let me put it up there. What kind of incarnation do I need to bring a disguised drooling puppets of life? I don't know.
What kind of incarnation do you need to bring a disgusting, drooly puppet to life? I don't know. I mean, what do you want to do, Silent Shape?
I don't. Yeah, it's going so fast I can't keep up. The scariest paranormal monster is Stuttering John. Fact or fiction, a witch without a wand is still a knight. Oh. No, that one's got to go. Sorry, guys. Where is... Are you a third input witch? Kelly Clarkson is beautiful. Jake, everybody, even makeup and clothing, I can tell you're beautiful. Even with makeup and clothing, I can tell you are beautiful. Jake Fire.
Oh,
I can only get by that one's going.
where's Bill?
They're rolling by pretty quick. Yeah, Bill, we got a couple in here that I don't approve of. So sorry, guys. I'm not going to allow that. If you guys can't keep it nice and enjoy the conversation, then you can't stay. Lou, Sully Pet Frog blocked about 2 years ago. Can you help me get unblocked? I don't even know who that is. Sorry. My girlfriend put a curse on my what? Can you help me, please? How did we go from... All right, Dixon wants to know, are you transitioning into a bird?
Oh, no, but birds are nice. I just really like ravens and crows. Those are my favorite birds.
Dunner. Hi, Dunner. Oh, your show's a hoot. Thank you. Yeah, I think so there, Jamie. Well, Michael disappeared. Carla's busy. And the thing is, I don't know how to do that while I'm on the show.
See.
Let's see. Ladies, I'm new to your show. Oops. Where the hell did that go? Oh. Did you ever have any Bewitched specific discussions? Bewitched. No, we haven't.
No, have you ever gone to, so in Salem, Mass, where I'm about 40 minutes away, they actually have the Bewitched Samantha statue there. If you're ever in Boston, Mass, you should visit Salem, Mass. Definitely. That's where the witch trials and everything took place. Definitely.
Johnny Knoxville wants to know if you have a big oven that you cook naughty children in. Well,
Everybody thinks I'm like this like evil like
evil
witch.
witch.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't.
exactly. Naughty children. I have a child of myself.
Right.
Sometimes he's naughty, but
So yeah, like I said, wow, it's everybody just flew in here. Y'all sorceresses got a Ronco rotisserie. Well, no, Ronco rotisserie. Oh God,
that
that's
would be.
old.
I know. Can you imagine?
Does the chick on the right know any Taylor Swift?
Which right? Me?
I don't know.
Because I'm not a Taylor Swift person.
Yeah, me neither. We don't do Taylor Swift. Um, a big fan says, so what are you all? Well, we're paranormal investigators. I
Mm-hmm.
do interviewing of paranormal teams and groups from around the world. Susan is an investigator
Mm-hmm.
and also does her own program where she interviews people about their experiences. But tonight is just pretty much an open mic night, kind of fun. Keeping it clean, guys.
Be respectful, please.
Yeah. But yeah, we don't. I don't do Taylor Swift.
I
Sorry.
don't do either. I'm sorry.
Al wants to know if you can wiggle your nose. Yes, I can.
Oh, like Samantha? I can't now, but I would love to shoo somebody away.
All kinds of people love the ancient witchery. Okay, so there must be a compliment for you, Susan, from Tony.
Oh, thank you, Tony.
Let's see, Yuri, Joe, and Clay. Do you know how to lower the headrest of a classic Mercedes? Wrong channel. You need to go to a car channel to find that out.
Yeah, Bill is the awesome person to check out.
If you have any car questions.
Yes. Carburetors and coffee.
The Scott Salem trials. Oh dang, I got Salem real. Something is twitching, but it ain't. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Clark wants to know how much did that costume cost?
What, mine?
Yeah.
Who's to say it's a costume?
Right. They could be her everyday clothes for all you know.
It could be my everyday clothes.
Oh, geez. I'm trying to see what I can do here, guys. Just bear with me.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to it too. Let's see.
Answer any questions you can for a moment, Susan, while I play around with this here.
Johnny Knoxville said, "Can you put a hex on my ex-wife?" Let's see. Just trying to get down there.
Okay, took care of that. Okay, I took care of that, guys. So, got that, got that, and then we're back to this. And okay, how much did the costume cost? We missed that.
Oh, thank you, Donder. I'm glad you enjoyed the show.
Can you wish a happy birthday to my dad? Well, happy birthday, John. Be right back. I gotta go. Oh, that's nice. So sorry, guys. Like I said, some of these the comments I don't find appropriate, so they will be booted out. Sutter butter, good Lord, you are a wilder beast. Bill, okay, Bill. I got you, Bill. Let's see. Jake says you two have lovely voices. Thank you very much. We appreciate the
Thank you. Thank you.
The compliment. Very nice. Sorry, Nordic, we're not going to talk about politics. Not everybody agrees.
No.
And all it does is cause bad
Yep.
feelings. Yep, Cynthia, I agree. Yeah, Bill's taking care of it. And then I also added Jamie and James as mods, guys. So if you're still in here, you're mods now too. Jamie Watson, yeah, I added you as well, hon. So yeah,
that's awesome, Jamie. Thank you.
Let's see. Dunder Mifflin Tuna likes your jewelry that you're wearing. Want to know if you could zoom in so he could.
The rings.
The rings. See them better.
It's kind of messed up, but let's see. So I don't know if you can see them, but they're kind of like dragon heads with emeralds in them.
Yeah,
like rubies and stuff. They're kind of cool. Believe it or not, I got these at Temu, and they were like $5. So I like them, and they just go like right over your finger. They're really cool.
Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Led Zeppelin forever. All right.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm never, I don't know. I just really don't care for Wayne Johnson. Ghost Adventures are horrible. That's because they're fake.
Raven.
They're fake.
Hey, I'm looking for more mods as well. So if anybody's interested.
Right. Let's see. I'm trying to. Billy says, I'm loving Susan's outfit tonight.
Who's that?
A guy named Billy Mays says he loves
thank you, Billy.
Thank you.
It's my usual attire when I'm online.
So yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, Carla, are you still doing doing errands?
Thank you, Carla.
So she says I am. Oh.
Hey, Face the Ace.
Face is in here tonight. I'm a little behind, guys. Why didn't that take? Because I put on 2-ply as a mod too, and it's not.
Oh, it's not taking it?
It's not showing up, but they're on there. Oh crap.
Okay.
Let me go back and play around with it, guys. Just be patient with me again. Sorry, Susan.
That's okay. I'm caught up now.
Let's see what happened. So I can get these.
Oh, thank you, Carla.
Get these other guys in here. I must have not did something.
She's timing people out. Okay. Carla's on it.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I didn't take it. Okay. Let's see. And let me add 2-ply. And then we're going to add.
Oh, thank you, Face the Ace.
Okay, let's see if that worked, guys.
Absolutely, Jamie.
Excuse me.
Well, Laura and I are on Saturday, and I will put you as one. Thank you so much.
So I'm gonna crow to chat, guys. So yeah, my mods, guys, what I expect and what I don't appreciate. So just your discretion. Take out the trash, guys.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get a finger back.
So hi face, how's it going? Hope you're having a great night. Hope everybody's hey Jethro, welcome. Good to see you. It still didn't take it. It should have took it because I put you guys in. I'll fix that, guys, though. It should have took it because I added them in. What the flip? What the flip?
All right. I have you down,
Raven,
Jamie.
I got to add Raven too. So who knows where all the garbage came from?
I know, that was so weird. They just all fluttered in.
And have you guys ever done a 24-hour stream? No.
No. The longest we did was the New Year's Eve one, where we were, what, 4 to 6 hours?
Right. Yeah, that was about it. But no
Yep.
24 hours yet.
Mhm.
Yeah, Bill and Carla worked on it and got rid of the garbage.
Thank you both so much.
Okay, no, now it's working. Jamie is now a mod, and 2 Play should be one too, and I'm going to add Raven as well. I don't know why it's not showing up as 2 Play on there. Yeah, I didn't have that many, and Michael doesn't stay for the whole show. He disappears. So it is what it is. But I'm sorry, guys, all about that. That was just
yeah, it was unexpected. It just came in.
We were flooded with
weird.
them.
Yeah.
So really, really weird. Let's see who else. Oh, I'm just gonna put Raven. Sorry, guys, I'll be with you just a second. Let's see if I can get her in here. Or I'm gonna have to add you afterwards, Raven. I'm not getting the whole thing down, but I will add you, I promise. And I appreciate it. So yeah. I'm great. I'm glad. Oh, Facey, I'm great. Time to delete mods too. Yeah. Especially the ones that don't show up and help out.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie, oh, thank you. Yeah, it was a deluge of idiots.
It was a troll bomb. It was.
It was. And I'm like, what the heck is going on here? And I think Bill said there was over 60 people in here.
Wow, that's crazy.
Where they came from, who the hell knows? But yeah, when they started being a little insulting, that was, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Bill was messaging me. I said, Bill, clean house, get them all out. Yeah, no super chats yet, guys. I haven't gotten to that point yet. But if you do want to donate to the channel, you could do it through the Ko-fi link that's in the scroll at the bottom. And I believe Bill did post it at one time. So Bill, if you could post that again, it would be great. And I appreciate it because everything goes back in the channel. I'm trying to save up for a new computer, guys, so I can have better picture, better everything.
That's awesome.
So, and they're so expensive.
They are. The best way to go is a gaming one, but they are very expensive.
That's what I want to get. So this way I have room to upgrade.
Yep.
And, and have, because I have a lot of programs that I want to run and I can't because I don't have what I need on what I'm using. So the best way to go is, the gaming computer so I can upgrade if I have to.
Yep. That's what I want to do too. Because mine's just a HP that I'm using. I want to get a gaming as well.
Thank you, Bill. Yeah, he started doing it before we knew what was
Thank
happening.
you, Bill. Yeah, yeah. We were
Bill
like,
saved the
what?
day. Bill's here to save the day. So it's yeah. Because yeah, when they started all piling in, I'm like, where the hell are all these people coming from? I don't recognize any of these names. So yeah, that was Bill saved the day.
Yeah, yeah. And me being asked to wear canary yellow? No, I don't think so.
Is that what somebody said?
It's not happening. Yes, they say you should throw some color in it. You should wear canary yellow.
I think they were
Absolutely not.
making fun of you, I think is what it was.
Yeah.
Those people were fans of Stuttering John, the guy who used to be on Howard Stern back in the 90s. That guy is very toxic. Oh, thank you, Lou, because I've never heard of him. So, and when they started talking about, do we like Jews and all this, I'm like, oh, no. We don't play that game over here. Yeah. Bill, do you wear underwear on the outside of your pants like a superhero? That I gotta see.
Yeah, Carla. I am not Big Bird. No way, no how am I wearing
Yeah.
canary yellow. No.
Carla says, I only wear my underwear.
Here we go again.
Now, the question is it granny panties, bikini panties, or do you the butt floss? She wear and a cape, her underwear and a cape. So yeah, that's funny.
Thank you, Carla. Without the canary yellow.
Yeah. No yellow.
I like cheekies. I like hipsters and I like boy shorts.
So yeah, boy shorts are comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they're really comfortable. Doc's sorry. It's all right, Lou. Like I said, we didn't know who any of you guys were. And I definitely didn't know the one guy there. So yeah, and it was getting out of hand. I don't allow that crap on my program. So Carla says corset top and cheekies.
Mm-hmm.
She likes a little bun showing.
Oh, nice.
Oh, good. She got her package today. Oh, I'm glad, Carla.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah.
I hope you liked everything. I didn't tell you everything I was sending. So
oh, Bill was like putting a sweat on, huh?
yeah,
Bill?
we were making him work.
Woo!
Made him work for his coffee tonight. But yeah, Raven, I'm going to add you as well. I'll just do it after the program. I don't know how they do it during the show.
I think you just click on them and then you.
Well, I tried that, but it didn't come up with that choice. So I got to figure it out. But yeah, it's but how I added is what it is. Opened up another window and I added
Oh yeah.
2-ply and then I added Jamie Watson. So now we have extra people in here. I had other mods, but they never show up. So I got rid of them. I mean, don't offer if you're not willing to hang out and help out. Especially like with tonight, it's hard when you've got, 20, 30 people and you're trying to work through and keep everything nice. But then when you get a flood of 60 people and you're like, oh shit. And you can't catch everything. So,
Yep.
And the last thing I want is, somebody on my show or in my audience to be offended. Because I just don't go for that at all. Bottom line. So yes, Bill, you did a great job. You got rid of them too.
Thank you, Bill.
Carla was timing people out too. So
I know. I didn't even know what was hitting us. I was like, what? And then somebody wanted me to a puppet. Like, what was that all about? Puppet.
I don't know. I didn't understand.
A puppet.
A lot of them couldn't spell or type, so it was hard to decide what the hell they were saying.
Yeah. Ay.
And so yeah. So wonderful job to my mods. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
And like I said, Raven, I'll put you in later. This way we've got the bases covered. So if this kind of craziness happens again, guys, we've got our
Oh my
bases
God.
covered. I never worried about it because, like I said, the most I've ever had is 30 people. So we usually could control that.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But then when they all started piling in, I'm like, where are these people coming from? And it's not like we were coming from Chez's show because I know the people on her show. So it wasn't any of them.
Ugh.
Oh, you gotta love the internet.
You do. That used to happen on my show when Carl would add on his channel. It's like towards like the end, like all these like different people were coming in.
So yeah, it was ridiculous. All right, Lou says
Yeah.
the puppet thing is that Stuttering John guy is having some YouTube beef with another streamer who used a puppet called Tookie. Oh, okay.
Mm.
Thank you for the explanation. And thank you, Lou, for being decent. We appreciate it. Question from Bill. Susan, what time do you go on?
So actually, Laura is going to be co-hosting for me with me this Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern time and for the month of March so far. So it's always at 3 every other Saturday.
Yeah, and we're going to have an interesting guest on Saturday. So,
yep.
And I expect everybody to show up and give him some really hard questions. So we want to keep him on his toes.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yes, thank you everybody for your support. I really appreciate it. And now that we've got our bases covered a little better, I mean, who would have thought that I would? I didn't think I was going to get troll bombed. There's a lot of things you don't expect, to be honest. And we should, because it is YouTube. Bill says, if you need help modding, I can help if need be. So you can add Bill as a mod.
Oh, thank you, Bill.
Susan, if you need to. And so did you like everything, Carla? I sent Carla a surprise with, she bought some rosary beads off of me.
Nice.
And I threw in a few extra little goodies. So hopefully I'm glad she got us and I could throw the receipt out, because you keep the postage receipt because there's a tracking number on it. And the way the post office works, they lose everything. So
yeah, exactly.
I'm glad that she got it. I was going to ask her, did you get it yet? And actually the girl was right on. She goes, oh, she should get it by Tuesday. So, she didn't open it yet. Open it. You got to open it. Let's see, Susan, I just made sure I have all the notifications on. And as I said, I will help wholeheartedly. Respect.
Oh, thank you, Jamie.
So there we go. We've got another one.
Yeah, I'll add them on.
So yeah, I got rid of a few mods, and so I'm going to add some new ones.
You got rid of a few, add some new.
Yeah, well, because the old ones weren't showing up. So
hey,
hi,
Tim, how you doing?
Yeah, Tim missed all the excitement.
No, Tim, you missed the troll ceremony.
I guess it's official, guys. I was trolled to death.
I know. Was that your first time?
No, I had trolls a couple of times. It was like one or two. So this is apparently I'm an official YouTuber now that I got troll bombed.
Here we go.
So yeah, that was, I think everybody handled it very well. So yeah. Oh, okay. She's driving. Yeah, don't open it while you're driving.
Oh my gosh, she's doing all this while she's driving?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Bad girl. To smack those thumbs up. People on your way in. Yes, thank you. Yes, all the support is appreciated. So, and anyway, we were having such a great show too, and then we got blindsided.
I know.
Bunch of turds.
I tell you.
Just and a few of our friends disappeared. They must have got scared off. So I apologize to them.
I know.
For the craziness.
Ay.
just madness.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And that's why I stay away from channels like that, because that's the
Mhm.
kind of people they attract. And I don't want that garbage. And I never heard of that guy that Lou was talking about there, that
Yeah.
whatever his name is. So apparently he's bad news.
Oh, great.
Uh, Jamie said tours is such a great word. Yeah, it is. That's exactly what they were. A stuttering John. Okay, yeah, never heard of him,
No.
and I don't want to know him. So thanks for the heads up.
Oh, there we go, Laura. You're famous. Well, I got trolled as well, so
Yeah.
there we go.
So we finally hit the big time. YouTube big
Yeah.
time.
And it's so funny. It's like everybody that first sees me, they're like, "Are you the devil?
Yeah.
What do you do? Do you put hex on people?"
Oh, that's what they were asking in the chat. And I'm thinking, really?
Yes. Or
Yes, you better.
reincarnate a puppet?
So yeah, you better behave yourself, because she will.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're famous when you
I
get a
know
lot of
how
stuff.
to.
I've got a book. And I only got the book. A friend of mine, my best friend, she was at a garage sale and she found this book. And it's, oh God, I gotta even remember the name. It's like witches' spells and healing herbs and recipes. The only reason she got it is because she knows I use a lot of natural herbs. So
Yeah.
she figured I could use the recipes.
Oh, that's so funny.
So I'm looking through and I go, what do you want me to do with this? I don't cast spells on people.
Oh my
But I
God.
kept it because it's a pretty interesting book. So it's
Yeah.
because it is nice. It tells you what the herbs were used for, and how you put them together with other stuff to help with
Yeah.
like stomach aches and shit like that. So it's still a really good informative book. But I could just see it all now. People can think, well, see, she's got the Bible, she's got this, and then she's got the witch's book. What the hell does she do for a living? I dabble in a little bit of everything. It's just like when I was out today, when we had the errand to go do, and I told you about where we went. And on my phone, I have the answer machine is because I'm a minister. It says you've reached the number of Reverend Laura. Please leave your name and number, and I'll get back to you. And we could set up a time to meet. For weddings and stuff like that. And
Yep.
so when the woman calls, she goes, what did it say on there? She goes, yeah. I go, yes. I says, I'm a minister as well. Oh, okay. She didn't know. And so, yeah, it kind of shocks people. It's because I don't introduce myself as that. Because the majority of people know when it's not, I don't run a church, but I do weddings and funerals, baptisms, counseling, stuff like that. Yep, that's me, the Reverend Laura. So, and everybody, that's how the answer machine is on the phone. So, or the message, I should say, answering machine. Oh my God, that's old. So I don't know. We can get back to you guys. Got any questions or anything you want to shoot at us before we were bombarded by the trash?
I know, huh? I kind of got completely off guard now. I don't even remember what we were talking about.
I don't either. Totally forgot.
Oh my God.
Jamie goes, I didn't know that, Laura. Oh, yeah. Well, a lot of people don't, because like I said, I don't, hey, here I am, the Rev. It's I do advertise, locally for people if they want to get married. So it's and I enjoy that because I think it's great to experience, a young couple, setting off in the world, and I feel honored to be a part of that. And again, like I said, I've always been the person that my friends have run to for advice and all of that. So when I was studying to become a minister, I said, well, that's part of the job, is counseling. So I do the best I can,
Yeah. Even Jamie says he can't think of anything because it threw him off as
Yeah,
well.
it threw everybody off. Reverend Laura, there you go. A tweet street fire alarm. Can I join? As long as you keep it nice.
Yes, absolutely.
Otherwise, my mods will get you. The rules are everybody just be kind and be respectful. That's
Yeah.
all we ask.
But
And yes,
welcome.
yes, welcome, welcome. I appreciate everybody who likes to join and be a decent human being. And we have our fun moments too. Don't let us fool you. But we don't. Nobody gets out of hand. Carla and Bill and Jamie and all the mean business guys. So if you can't behave, you're out of here.
Absolutely.
He says, I can do that. Good. I'm glad you could do that. So yeah, everybody got thrown off because of that crap. Bill goes, don't pick on our girls. That's right. We got the muscle to back us up.
We do. And apparently the hexes.
Yeah, we got the book. Get the book out, Susan.
Yep. I don't need a book.
Oh, she don't need a book. She's oof. I would need a book. Totally would need a book. Don't know nothing about it. But I try to educate myself in all realms. So, that's right. Get your asses kicked to the curb. Let's see here. Totally. I did see a white. Oh, here we go. Jamie says, I did see a white figure. Oh, that's right. We were talking about people's experience and stuff. Thanks, Jamie.
Oh, there we go.
Woo. Okay. He said he did see a white figure on the seafront once, and where it was, I'm sorry, and where there was a high curb, it didn't move up totally level walk. Okay, so it was offset is pretty much what you're saying. So Carla's got a crazy story. Is it about your ride home today? How were the roads? Hopefully they were safe so that you didn't have to worry too much on your way home. I think it's amazing when people can pick up, figures. I'm always catching something out of the corner of my eye, and I always do a double look and thinking, okay, did I see what I think I seen, or is it just my eyeballs playing tricks on me? Oh, she says she's parked. Okay, good. But I have to commend our plow truck guys because the roads were actually, because I had to go out today. The roads were clean. It was great. So you gotta, hats off to them.
It's awesome. Yeah, it's completely ice over here. And it's so funny because they tell, because I live in a condo complex, and they tell everybody after a storm, you need to move your cars so that the plow could accurately plow all the spots out, and they don't. They leave their car there, and then the snow turns to ice, and then they can't move their car because it's stuck. And then I'm like, oh my God.
Yep. Well, what they do around here, you have till 10 o'clock at night to get your car off the road. If you don't, it will be buried in snow. And I've seen them do it. They totally bury the car. And sorry, that's your problem. I was visiting my mom at their convenience store, having a conversation and something through a candy. Oh, really?
Oh.
What kind of candy?
I know, huh? I would have my mouth open. Kit Kat, come my way. No, Almond Joy.
Oh, my husband likes Almond Joys. Yep. Okay, Julie. That's okay. Lurk away. I'm a big lurker too. Because I'm always working on something. Bill goes Pop Rocks. Do they still sell those?
Oh my God.
I used to love playing around with those. She said it was a giant Hershey bar. Wow. They pretty much wanted you to get that, apparently. I'm picky about candy. I don't eat it often. My favorite is dark chocolate. So that's, yeah. If I get something, it's always that dark, bitter chocolate. I love that.
I do too.
But my favorite as a kid was Oh God, I'm trying to remember it. It was this small. What the frig was it called? It was a small square candy bar in like 4 sections, and you could get it with raisins or nuts. What the hell was it named, Bill? You know what I'm talking about. It's very hard to find.
Whatchamacallits?
No. Crap. I can't believe I don't remember the name. Chunky. I think you're right. I think
Oh,
it's
the
what it was.
Chunkies.
The
Yeah.
Chunky,
Yeah.
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 I
Yeah.
used to love those as a kid. But then as I got older, yeah, it just dark chocolate. And my weakness is truffles. Dark chocolate truffles. Oh God.
Oh.
Can't afford them all the time, but that's a big treat.
Mm.
Or when you get those because they used to sell them on QVC. I know we can get them in certain stores around here too. The apples that are covered in chocolate.
Oh, yes.
And
Yes.
it
In the
had
grocery stores. Yeah.
the dark chocolate and stuff on them. Oh, I mean,
Mhm.
it would last me like all week, but oh God, it's great. She said that sometimes stuff like that happens. There it was crazy. So there was something there, yeah.
Hmm.
And she said it had to be forced off the shelf as it flew. So whatever it was had enough strength to knock it and make it fly. So it was, yeah.
Stop nagging on candy.
Oh.
Feels like.
I don't have any. Oh no, I'm a big fat liar. I remember my dad gave me Valentine's candy. I still have some of those.
Mm.
My dad gives me Valentine heart every year. Me and my sister.
Oh, that's sweet.
We always, because we can't count on the husband. My husband, nah, it's a waste of money. That's what I get from him. So I said, fine. I said, my daddy buys me candy. So there you go. But I also have chocolate fudge cake in the refrigerator. If you want to come over and get some. So Bill loved Mars bars.
I remember Mars bars.
It's so hard to get good candy now, to be honest, because it's always
I
this
used to
weird
love.
shit.
Now they're like this size now, but remember the Charleston chews? They used to be huge.
Used to be, yep.
They used to be huge.
I used to like sugar daddies. You guys remember those?
Oh, sugar daddies, yeah.
Can't find them anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, see. I want to visit. Who are we visiting? Are we visiting me? Charleston chews. Yeah, we used to get those all the time. And it's strange, the candies that you forget when you look online, like a YouTube, and they'll show like, oh, the candies back when you were growing up. Like the wax lips and the bottled wax crap and
Yeah.
all of that stuff, and then just all kinds of candies and stuff that you used to have, and they just don't have them anymore. Werther's Originals, yeah, those are good too. Carla says both. Carla, you're welcome anytime to come visit. Of course, you're going to have to stay in the house because usually I give everybody the use of the camper, so it's their own space. But that's buried under a few feet of snow. We can't find the camper now. It's just a big white mound in the yard.
That's funny.
Let's see. Bill said Heath bars. Yeah, see, you like the kind of stuff that George likes to eat. I don't. I like Kit Kats. Those are good. Milky Ways, but of course it has to be the dark chocolate. I'm trying to think of once in a while we'll get like a Three Musketeers. But I only have a small piece when I eat candies. I can't. My husband will eat the whole candy bar. I never do because it's just too much. Bill wants candy. Well, I'll tie a candy bar to the homing pigeon. I'll send it right over. That's the only way I can get it to you. My husband took off to go visit his girlfriend. He does that when I have my show, so he don't make any noise. Yeah, dark Milky Ways are good. They really are. And that's a joke, guys. My husband really doesn't have a girlfriend. It's just a friend of ours that I that's how I refer to her as his girlfriend. So there, yeah, see everybody. Bill, there was a song, I Want a Candy Bar, Bow Wow Wow. I know by the time we get done with all this chocolate talk, I'm gonna have to go eat a piece of that cake,
I know. My God.
guys. Oh, geez. Let's see. What's your favorite movie candy, Laura and Susan? What is your favorite movie candy?
I don't really have favorite movie candy. I honestly like out of all the candy, I would say I like Twix, Almond Joy, and I like the Heath Bar.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would go with the baby sugar daddy things. Sugar babies, is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Those and the mint candies. What the hell are those called? I'm terrible remembering. You know, the little chocolate mints. What the hell are those?
Um Thin Mints?
No, no,
No.
no. They're
Uh
little round. Oh my god. Totally brain dead. I can't think of what they're called. Shit. Help, help. What are they called? The little brown, little mint, round mints. Shit. I can't think of what they're called.
Round mints. They're not Thin Mints.
No, no, they're hi, Dana. How's it going, sweetie? Little birdie said my husband was trying to blame me for things. Oh God. Junior mints. Thank you, Bill. Good Lord.
Oh, thank
Smack.
you.
Holy shit. That's what his junior mints. But the thing is I can't eat. I'm terrible. I would eat like a whole box and then later you get a stomach ache. Because they're, you shouldn't eat the whole box of those. And it's actually the only candy that I would do that with. I don't know why. Because normally it's the like I said, I could get a whole candy bar. It'll last me forever. Because I only eat one little piece at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Michael, it's part of York Peppermint Patties. It's just the juniors.
Yeah.
Bill Trivia Master. Well, at least somebody's got their brain turned on. I couldn't think for the life of me what the hell they were called.
Bill needs all the candy, apparently. He knows it's candy. He should have done a candy show.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, Dana. You'll have to ask Sir Jeff when you guys come on the show. I believe it's next or the week after next. So you could ask him that question. What he's blaming you for. He's fresh. Let's see. Carla likes Twizzlers, Bunch of Crunch at the theater. Yeah, Twizzlers are good too, but I'll only eat one. So I'm usually boring with candy. It's fruit. I can sit down and eat a whole thing of grapes, polish it off, strawberries. And it's the thing. I'm the only one in the house that eat it, and I buy tons of it, and it's gone, which is better than the candy. So, and the thing is that when we go to I haven't been to the theater. Oh God, you guys are gonna laugh at me. I haven't been to the theater since the second, or no, the third Harry Potter movie.
Wow.
That's the last time I was in a theater. And we would always bring our own stuff. I'd always bring a big purse and we'd bring the popcorn and the candy.
That'd be so expensive.
It costs you $100 just for popcorn.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh, guys, hey. Your blood type determines what you like to eat. Really? That's interesting. I don't know what my blood type is. Ain't that bad? I don't. Reese's Pieces, yes, I love those too. Bill says, gone in 60 seconds was the last time for me.
Wow.
Yeah, I just figured, screw it. I'll just wait till the DVD comes out.
Yeah, that's how I feel now.
And then you don't have to worry about, people.
Oh my God.
Away.
the last movie I went to was Ring. Do you remember Ring?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I couldn't sleep that night. I could not sleep that night at all. That was one creepy movie.
Yeah, it is. I don't watch a lot of movies like that. I'm just not a fan. Tim, oh, that's okay. Oh my God, 3 a.m. Go to bed.
Oh my
Thank you.
god, Tim.
Thank you always for showing up and supporting us. We really, really appreciate it. But go get some sleep. We love it when we show up, but we don't cause yourself issues. Okay, have a great night. Sleep well. Yeah, I'm bad. It's like I said, it's so expensive. And my son bitched the last time him and his girl went out to the movies. It cost them over $60.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because now they have these big fancy theaters where it's like you're in your own living room, the reclining chair, and then they come and serve you food and all of this garbage. And actually, it was his girlfriend got mad because Joseph, my son works hard, so he's tired. So they went to the movie because she wanted to go, and he reclined back. And the next thing you know, you hear him snoring. He fell asleep. But yeah, I think that was the last movie, was one of the Harry Potter films. Michael says, I didn't do the food thing. Yeah, too expensive. Too expensive. Electric slide over that like button. Yeah, that'd be great. But yeah, it's too and that's what it is. They make it so expensive you can't afford to go. So how are you going to enjoy yourself? And a movie isn't fun without having some snacks.
Exactly.
And then they have a fit if you bring in a bag of popcorn or whatever. It's like, well, I'm not spending $5 on, or that's not even $5. What is it? Probably $10 for a bucket of popcorn
Probably
for
now.
one person.
Yeah.
And then you got to share a soda. That's just insane. So yeah, I refuse it. I always say I'm just too damn cheap. I'm also a cheap date. Because my friends go, where do you want to go to lunch? I go, we can just go to McDonald's.
Wendy's for me,
They want to go to these big fancy restaurants. I go, nah, just go to McDonald's. I don't care. My friend, my old boss that moved away, when last time he come, he told me I could pick any restaurant I wanted. Then we have this fancy restaurant here called Blue Ocean, where they give you tiny food and a big check. So I said, well, no, I don't want to. I go, okay, if you really want to go to Red Lobster. And so he was amazed. He goes, because I always joked to him, told him I was a cheap date. He goes, you are a cheap date. Because he's used to spending like $200-$300 on a dinner. And when he took me to lunch, I think it cost him $40.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Because I always go for the cheapest thing on the menu. I hardly ever get appetizers. Because I just refuse to pay that kind of money. If the food's good, yeah, it's worth it to an extent. But I'm not paying $300 just for one meal. Christ sakes, $300 is my groceries for the week. So that's the thing, Jamie says, why do most lives talk about food so much? I know, we all slip into the food mode. And it's the truth. Once we get off here, I got to go get something to snack because I'm like, oh my God, I'm starving.
Yeah, I'm pretty hungry myself. I'm like, oh.
Bill goes, you see, I'm starving now.
Yes, I either want candy or I want food.
Yep. So I usually, find something. Of course, I didn't have a lot today. What the hell did I have today? Oh, I had some celery and blue cheese. It kills me because my husband can just eat and eat and eat and eat and not gain an ounce. I pick at things like a bird, and then I might have one good meal and forget it. I think it's just because, he's got a quicker metabolism than I do, apparently. Bill goes, oh, ice cream, perhaps. Sounds good. Actually,
Mhm.
anybody else answer this question for me? Why is it in the wintertime you crave ice cream? It's freezing outside, but you want a bowl of ice cream.
I don't know.
Does anybody else have that problem? Or I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Because my husband and I were saying it the other day. God, I really could go for some ice cream.
Bill, who's Sarah?
Sarah, you should have bopped the trolls with those rings. I think he meant to say Susan. Susan, you
Okay.
should have bopped the trolls with those rings. That would have shut them up. Yeah, those rings are awesome.
Yeah.
They are. They're pretty cool. I used to have one. I forgot what the hell it was, but it was really neat, and it did cover the whole finger. But it had a chain that would connect to a bracelet.
Mhm.
And I don't know what the hell ever happened to that, but yeah, Bill says I don't know. I don't want it in the summer.
Mm.
I like the soft ice cream in the
I
summer.
do. I do like the soft and the fraps and the yeah.
Or the frozen yogurt.
Yep.
That we don't get that often. So yeah, no, we figured it out. Don't worry, Bill. It was just a typo. But yeah, the other day I was like, oh my God, I'm dying for it. And then so my son comes home with these ice cream cone things, and it had a pink rose on the top of it. So that was part of Valentine's for my son, the pink rose ice cream cone. So which was cute. Jamie goes, yeah, type Susan, but autocorrect changed it. Sorry. Yeah, I know. Don't you hate autocorrect?
And I hate it.
Let's see.
Especially when you voice text. When you voice text, everything comes mumble jumbled.
Yep.
Hate
And it
that.
takes me off because I'll be talking right into the phone. It'll type up
Mhm.
some obscure crap and I got to fix it. But my husband could be across the room and talk, and the phone picks up every word.
Yep. That's crazy.
I says, okay. Bill, Carla loves Valentine's Day. You know what? Valentine's Day is great. Nobody says you have to have a Valentine's to enjoy it. They could just be a day where you spoil yourself. Something to take yourself out to dinner or buy yourself some chocolates and flowers. And because my husband doesn't buy flowers either. And I love flowers. Oh, it's a waste of money. I'm sorry. I'm not worth $5. Give me a break. So I'll buy myself flowers. I always wanted, and he never did it. When they get the girls there in the office, and they all would get flowers and shit for their
Mhm.
birthday. I always wanted something like that. My husband would never send it. What's he say here? Because autocorrect is dyslexic duck leg. Sorry, can't spell. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's same thing like Valentine's Day. Yeah, you show people you love them all year long, but it's nice to have that one special day where you show them a little bit more.
Mhm.
Carla calls it National Vagina Day.
That is funny.
Well, hell, I mean, Carla, you have
It
4
goes with
kids.
Laura's red lipstick.
Yeah. You gotta. She's got 4 kids. She deserves more than flowers.
Mhm.
All that work, you deserve a whole florist shop. She says, well, you get some cheap stuffed animals from Walmart, and your lady puts out, oh God. She says, I hate it. My husband used to buy me the most beautiful cards. And the same, they were just beautiful cards. And I always got, a box of candy and flowers and stuff when we were dating. And then in the first few years of our marriage, and then after that, he goes, it's a waste of money. I go, oh, thanks. But then if I get candy from somewhere, who's the first one in the candy box?
Oh, of course. Of course.
My husband. He goes, well, I'm just trying to help you out. I go, oh, yeah, sure you are. See what she say? She goes, I went to the grocery store, people buying Valentine's crap. And I'm like, no, just no. Well, if you buy it now, it's like 50% off.
Mhm.
So yeah, what the hell? You always get, spoil yourself. Don't have to wait around for everybody else.
Exactly.
So if I see pretty flowers in the store, I say, screw it, I'm gonna buy them because I like having fresh flowers in the house. They're nice. She says, "But tell me, Laura, do you put out that night, right?" Nope.
Oh my God, Bill, you like marshmallow peeps?
Okay, Bill,
Oh, I can't stand them.
I have to explain something to you, Bill. The only thing they're good for is to put in a microwave and watch them blow up.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. My sister loves them too. I think they're
Oh, I hate
disgusting.
them. Oh,
Yeah. You are right though, Carla. All of the holidays are customer based. She
mm-hmm.
goes, show random love, birthday, anniversaries important. Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Who else is still with us?
We have 12 people in here. They're just being
Oh,
quiet.
wow. Are you
They're
being
being
quiet?
quiet. We have lurky turkeys. That's okay. I appreciate them too. I know everybody's got shit to do. They ain't just gonna sit there and stare at a screen. I always multitask. Got the ear on listening to the show, and I'm either cooking, cleaning, or working on the magazine. So yeah. So yeah, the magazine was fun this time around too. I love it when we have a holiday in there so that we could put
Yeah.
some really great stuff in it. Oh, Jamie, you're right. Yeah, it is the little things that mean the most. It really does. Like first thing in the morning, my husband's up first, and it's fantastic that he lets the dog out. I appreciate that because usually I'm the one that gets woken up and I have to drag her down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
And, that little gesture of him putting the dog out for me, I love it. I actually think that's how I broke my toe a few years back. I was going down the stairs and I just fell forward. But as I was coming down, I just full force right on my big toe and then went on my face. Thank God I missed the window in the door. And I kind of just laid there like, oh. And then the dog is just like sniffing me, like, are you okay? And then there was no sense of yelling for everybody because everybody was sleeping. So I managed to get myself up. But yeah, that was how I broke my toe a couple of years back. And I think it's because I was half asleep trying to go down the stairs. So anybody got any other fun, interesting stories they could share with us? Otherwise, we'll let everybody get going. And I'm sure because Susan's got to go to work in the morning. And I don't like to keep her up too late. And I just want to thank everybody for hanging out with us tonight. It was nice just to kick back and
It was. Thank you.
talk about everything. And
Absolutely.
thank you for joining me, Susan. I appreciate it. I look forward to
Definitely.
Saturday.
Yes.
So if you guys are bored Saturday around 3:00, jump
Yep.
on and join Susan and I. We're going to have an interesting guest.
Mm-hmm.
And I look forward to putting him to the test. That's going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Carla, send Bill a text message about your ride. Don't forget, everybody, please subscribe to Susan's channel. She puts on a great show. And everybody else that's been in the chat, please remember to subscribe to their channels as well. Everybody does a great job in all their programs. Carla's show is great. Bill's show is great.
Absolutely.
And everybody that's joined us, they have great channels and some great information. And everybody has a good time no matter where we are. Please remember to like and share the video to help me out a little bit. And if you want to donate, I would appreciate that as well. All of your donations will go back into the channel so that I can bring you even better stuff. Until then, guys, I hope everybody has a great night. And thank you for joining us on the Raw side. Thanks to my mods. You guys are the best. Take care, everybody. Have a great evening.